Herkese iyi akşamlar. Welcome back to Tom Plays EU4 for absolute beginners. We're back with the Ottomans. We're just recovering from a number of wars. I think we do have a Kazani separatist rebellion brewing. 37,000 people. Right, to be fair, we did take the land rather aggressively, so I can understand that. I might, given we've got the option, just boost stability. See if that will reduce these a little. See how it goes. We have more overextension than we would like, but there's not much we can do about it. So, apart from that, in theory we're looking west. So one thing I would like to do, the first thing I need to do is work out what the problem is with our money and fix it. Okay, so we owe a couple of loans, 3 loans, looks like. We are gaining money at the moment because our army maintenance is quite low, so that's something. Wondering about buildings, which we don't have enough money for yet. So let's see if these rebellions go away. If we just throw a bit more time at it. I'm going to have a period of peace, if possible. Okay. Sorry, wrong one. We've lost an advisor. Right, so we've got 2 options. I'm going to go with the cheapest one. Really, the best thing we can do for our technology at the moment is try to embrace, global trade at least, because we're now looking at, we've got the full -50 for not having embraced global trade, and we've also started building up additional penalties for not having embraced manufactories yet. Note though that the strategy of building manufactories around has really paid off. So they've now been embraced in all of these provinces, and they're now spreading around. So this is why we tried to spread them out as much as we could, because they're now spreading. We should have another manufactory being built here, maybe one there, so they should start spreading there as well. Of course, there's always land up here which doesn't have them, but at least our central lands should get them in reasonable time, which otherwise would not have happened. So we're doing something sort of similar with universities, but at the moment we've only built one in Constantinople, so that's in a very bad state. Of course, manufacturers also make us money, although you wouldn't think so to look at the state of our finances right now. But yeah, first things first, global trade is hopefully going to come down to a reasonable level as more things. Mushasha, they're a vassal, that's fine. As more provinces get it, but we're just going to have to ignore that for now. We'll have to try and build our money up, but what we should look at is things like trade and taxation. What about mosques? See, there are places here we could build mosques that will make quite a lot of money. So we've got a +30, which is the best one, Kosovo. Presumably that's because of the gold mine. So we'll start there. We'll try to increase the amount of gold we can get. I'm going to take an alliance with Poland. So I'm hoping they may help us against Hungary. So we now have too many diplomatic relations. So if you remember, we did have a policy we could take, Foreign Aid Act, which allows us an additional diplomatic relation. So that actually pays for itself. In effect, we're not losing anything by taking that policy, because we were already losing 1 diplomatic point per month for having too many diplomatic relations. We're now losing 1 per month to pay for the Foreign Aid Act. But we're also gaining the +1 diplomatic reputation. So that's good. Missionaries. Yep, worth doing Ingo, I think. It doesn't cost too much. Right, so let's look at other places we can put a mosque. So, Karaman. Karaman was down here. Here. It's another good place for a mosque. So as they start being built, I'm hoping our money will start to increase. We may also want to think about marketplaces. From what I've been told, marketplaces are really only useful when you can't gain full access to a trade region. And given that we're basically conquering in all directions all the time, it's possible by the time we built a marketplace it'll be obsolete. That we won't need it anymore. So maybe that would not be the best move. So, let's stick with the taxation for now. Baghdad. Baghdad is a big city. There we are. Right on the border, but only on the border with Mushasha, who is our vassal. So that is absolutely fine. That does not worry me at all. Seem to have all of our diplomats back. So out of interest, what would happen if we declared war on Hungary? Okay, they still have a bunch of allies, including Poland, unfortunately. We would have a Bohemia, but they would have Russia, Austria, Poland and Great Britain. So they're still darn near unassailable. Can't easily declare war on our allies. What about Russia? We could declare war on Russia. Okay, so declaring war on Russia does drag Hungary into it. But we do have a truce with Russia for now. 1662. So there we go. That's our deadline. I guess this is how we will attack Hungary. We'll make a bunch of claims on Russia. We will hopefully pull Hungary into the war. The Knights want military access. Oh, the Knights are back. I'm guessing they were given Malta. They were. Aragon obviously did not tell the Pope to get lost, or possibly Spain didn't. And they've actually made inroads into Africa, amazingly, which isn't bad for a one province nation. Obviously, I'm completely against the Knights, being the defender of the sunny faith, and they are attacking Tunis, by the look of it. But at the same time, they're also making life more difficult for the Mamluks, so... You are my rivals, or they were my rivals, except they're not big enough anymore. So I'm still not complaining about the Knights. Just going to check we are still defending of the faith. We are. Oh no, we're not. No, we are. That's good. Brilliant. In fact, that's why we've got 3 missionaries. We get an extra missionary, I think. Get extra morale, do better in wars, and we lose yearly prestige. Does cost us... We gain yearly prestige, of course. So we are the bastion of the Islamic world. Cafilate, I suppose. Historically. Right, so... what's our next move? Well, how are we looking in terms of money now? Looking a lot better. Still can't afford to fully look after our armies, but we'll increase it a little. And build some more mosques. So our next best option is Mosul. I have to admit, I have no idea where Mosul is. I think I'm going to be going for the find button. Again, let's find Mosul. So it's just the F key on the keyboard. There we go. Should have known that really. We constantly had separatists trying to conquer it through the years. Mazandaran's having a few problems with the peasants. That might come in handy. Able to build a building again. Renewed an enormous loan. So yeah, I still think building buildings is probably our best option. What do we have here? Well, we have a few. Alright, I'm this time going to ignore them. Going to take a hit to prestige, which I think we can survive. Okay, so... Alright. Control value labour, interesting. Autonomy. Have to say, I'm not sure where that is either. Here? Yes, there it is. Okay. Okay. Many problems. Who's our rebel uprising? Truffles on teens. So we've got Kefir on Honkala. Right, that's fair. No issue there at all. In that case, I might even... I'll tell you what, I'll move you to Kefir, and then we definitely know where the uprising is going to happen. I'm not sure I want to go for military tech right now. Still hoping we can claim this institution soon. Still costing an awful lot though. It's taking quite a while for it to spread, unfortunately. Alright, well, let's give it a bit more time. Probably send out another missionary. Build another mosque. Teke. Oh, fair enough. This place will do. It's also a plus 13. I think they're all probably up here somewhere. Even if I'm struggling to see Teke right now. Tell you what, I've got some diplomats doing absolutely nothing. That would be my best options here. Let us try to improve relations with Great Britain. Some Nogite peasants to deal with. Which means I'm going to have to improve my army maintenance. It's unfortunate. At least we're not losing money quite so badly now. Okay, who else could I improve relations with? Oh, to be honest, we could improve relations with people like Spain and even Austria, I suppose. I would do France, but I kind of feel like France is being a bit battered at the moment. So, it'd be nice if we could end the rivalry with Spain, somehow. Right, we'll probably find that our own separatists rise up around the time that our army's as far away as possible. Spread of extreme practices in Serbia. Right, we are not okay with this. So we will expel them. I'm going to send that army back to Kirin. Send this army back to Kuban. So I'm coming on either side when the rebellion happens. Oh boy, what's happening now? Bohemia want to attack Brandenburg. Allied with Anhalt, Thüringen, Würzburg and Lübeck. Okay. Okay, I can live with that. That does not sound too scary. Again, improvement to discipline, which is good. really sure that we're going to be able to do much to help. But I better raise war taxes, or we're going to be utterly destroyed. Ah. Unless we can reduce that slightly. Okay, brilliant. So what rebels do we have? It's just Trebizond. That's all we need to worry about right now. So let's just keep an eye out for Brandenburg. Is there anyone in this alliance we can actually attack to help out? Lubeck, Bohemia, Brandenburg. I very much doubt it, I have to say. No, we can't actually go there. So let's head down here because they have sufficient supply limit to keep the entire army going as one unit. So at least we'll have an army ready in case of a surprise attack. And all we can really do is cheer Bohemia on. I mean, if at any point we become able to join in... Yeah, apparently the country's doing really well in terms of money. Yeah, we can't afford that. Sorry guys, but we really can't afford that. What I will do is boost stability again and help to get rid of those negative effects. Okay. That's fine. Come in and deal with them. Can this army reach anyone yet? It can! Excellent. Right, let's go and help Bohemia. They're a good ally. In fact, I'm so concerned about helping them, I'm going to take these tags as well. Which has increased our corruption a little. Well, there's not a huge amount we can do. Don't really want our best ally being overwhelmed though. Let's build another mosque. Sure there was a 13 around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. And there should also be Teke. If I can somehow remember where it is. Oh, actually, there are 13. We have quite a few 13s to be fair. Let me just reduce speed while I'm looking for these. Yes, okay. Alright, okay. Just keep up the siege, I suppose. At least we're helping. I'm not sure if they're coming for us now. If they are, they're going to have an interesting time. Right, let's find Teki. There it is. There it is, I'm looking in entirely the wrong place. Okay, with that in mind, what else do we have? Atina. Is there. Okay, having looked at taxation, what about workshops? Because workshops are often a good way to make some money. Yeah, you see, this is much better. No. However, we need to deal with this as well. So where is this Anhalt? Oh, that's Anhalt. In fact, that's Thuringia. Let's go for that because it looks like Bohemia is going for Anhalt. So we will siege Thuringia. Okay, we'll go for trade efficiency, which should help with the money side a little. Brilliant. So, workshops. Shan. Where is Shan? Empire's way too big now. There is Shan. So you can have a workshop. So workshops are also a way of making money. They increase the production. Zorum. Is here somewhere. There. And Kibris. Oh, actually, there are quite a few that are plus 15s. So if we just grab any random plus 15 that we happen to be able to find. There's one. There we go. Once again, that's massively reduced our money, but I'm hoping it will pay off as an investment. That we'll actually be able to make money while we've got our full army again. Let's see. In the meantime, Brandenburg is making a move. This isn't good. Never mind, let's see what we can do. I'll take these guys to Constantinople. Okay, well they're turning tail and running, so that's a good sign. Fairly determined to actually help Bohemia properly this time. Still feel a bit bad about quitting out on them in the last war. We just desperately needed those Hungarian provinces. Repay loan, yes please. And we have won our siege. Okay, brilliant. Definitely helping Bohemia now. Occupied Bohemian lands. Let's go free them. Tell you what, you can occupy 2 castles next to each other. Make any cause. How are we doing with loans? We've got more loans, not less. We're clearly still losing money. And it looks like they're now getting ideas about attacking up here. Of course they are. But forget it. I think Bohemia can handle this side without us now. Let's just worry about taking on the armies ourselves. Anhalt have made peace. No way am I fighting Hungarian separatists. Extreme practices, yes, I will happily expel you. Kievan separatists. So how much did we officially do in that war? 21%, I mean it's not bad. Hopefully we can spend a bit of time recovering now. Basically assuming that Bohemia don't need us anymore. Might be wrong. But I think they've only got Brandenburg and Lübeck. Lübeck's not very big. I don't think. It's around there somewhere. think they've got much bigger armies, so surely they can manage now. Quebec have accepted peace. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to come for us either, so I'm going to... And Bohemia accepted peace with Brandenburg. There we go. Everything's fine. We're all friends. Everyone's happy. Except me, who's still losing money. Right, great. So we mothballed all the forts, but we're still losing money, so I'm going to have to reduce army maintenance again. Knock it down a fair bit so that we can actually gain some significant money. So now on 5 loans, so these are just going up all the time. Danger of being destroyed by lack of funds here. Rising Star. Okay, we could have him as an advisor. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to afford him. So we'll just gain some prestige, which is still good. We still needed all the prestige you could get. So that's not a bad thing. Okay, slow down a bit. Hungary wants military access. Augsburg. Well, this might give us some much needed funds. I still feel like we should really be building workshops. Although none of them are hugely productive now. I suppose it's a little debatable whether it's worthwhile. Maybe if we just do the plus 15s. Will that be a bad thing? So there's 2 plus 15s. I'm utterly failing to spot them. Well, they're definitely there somewhere. Okay, fine button it is. So we've got Kibris and Lakia. I feel like I should really know where Lakia is. Ah! Of course, it's what used to be Cyprus. Okay, fair enough. So we'll build a workshop on Kibris and Lakia. Greek, is it? Nope, it's not Greek, it's up here. Now then, would it be worth building workshops on any of these? I'm just thinking about the next institution. Manufactories, whether there are any places that really could do with some kind of... thinking maybe Mosul? Because I think we built a workshop there now. Or did we build a mosque there? Oh no, we built a workshop in Sinjar. I think it's worth building a manufactory in Sinjar simply because... So what will basically happen is, as soon as the manufactory is finished, which is 1668, so obviously it's going to take 5 years to build, they're not fast, but it will become like one of these provinces and start gaining towards manufactories. So it will just help. I think we are looking at years before we embrace them, so it's not so bad. Right, what we really need to do is move towards embracing global trade though. So let's stop building workshops, stop building mosques, and literally just sit tight, bring some money in, let the time pass. Maybe pay off some loans. The other advantage of time passing is that the institution should spread more. Benefits. Oh, brilliant. Okay. So we should start to see more of these turn green as time goes on as well. Which would be great. There goes one. And that brings the cost down of embracing the technology. We've now reached 1665, which is a point at which we could theoretically attack Russia. I'm a little nervous of the fact that even Russia has managed to embrace global trade before we have. Okay, let's just take this down a little. Marriage offer from the no guy. Got an option for another conversion, which I will take. I think we can pay back one of the loans. Should mean we're making even more money and knock the army maintenance down even further. As long as we're in no obvious danger of rebellions, that shouldn't be too risky. There's a danger if someone attacks us suddenly. Oh no, that's fine. Tell you what, while we're doing this, let us start building a spy network in Russia and a spy network in Hungary. And let's see, let's improve relations with Poland again, because I think they're a Hungarian ally, but you never know. Gold rush. That might be good. Our miners have hit a massive deposit of gold. Massive amounts of money have flown into the treasury. That is good. Okay, we've instantly gained the ability to embrace the next technology, but I think I'm going to repay loans instead and build up to it, because it will become cheaper as time passes, and we do need to get rid of loans as well. What do we have? Yearly inflation reduction would be good. You get more inflation when you have a gold mine, and that last event just pushed our inflation up even further. So this will start going down faster, which is good. So brilliant. Still can't make cores. I'm worried about our increasing admin points. I think what we could do is increase stability again. Which one is that? Boost stability a bit further. Brings our admin points down. So let's just have a look at this institution. It's still spreading, taking its time. Lost another general. Lost another missionary. Yep, stamp down on the movement again. You see this one is catching up. Let's go for benign neglect. Local trade power. Trade should be more valuable at this stage. So I'm thinking at this point we will actually embrace the institution at the next opportunity. Because I'm getting very worried about our loss of technology as time goes on. I should maybe just let this province turn. Right. There we go. Okay, so that to me is the tipping point. Ah, maybe not quite the tipping point. Seeing as this one's just about to turn. Okay. So we'll brace that now. And we will instantly claim some technologies. Change to a Code 1 mortar. Okay, brilliant. Absolute rulership, excellent. And holds military access, not a problem. Can make some more states, which should reduce our corruption. There we go. So we need to call those states now. I think it's 3 monarch points time again. So, grant monopoly charters, demand diplomatic support. Seek support for clergy, demand administrative support. Call a diet, demand military support. Which is great. Going to send another missionary out. Okay, going to send 2 missionaries out. Right. Okay. Next thing's next. Let us get some more generals. It's not a very good one. Oh, Greek separatists in Genoa now. That might be a bit better. Might actually end up with Greece. Might be able to finally take that land. Once Genoa is no longer owning it. We shall see. However, right, so Hungarian spy network. I actually want. Yassi. Is that it? I need 45, to be fair. So yeah, not cheap. Alright, so we are now... Actually, to be honest, I was going to, because this is technically a European assault. Oh, Hungary's not going to join in now. Cowards. Russia will join in if Hungary's attacked. Okay, so why isn't Hungary going to join in is a question. Oh, they're just in debt, that's all. I think they're on the verge of joining in. I was originally going to take like the European Russian provinces, but I think, given that we've had so much time to lose aggressive expansion down here, I might actually go for these instead. Oh, do I already have that one? Okay, Orenburg. Probably can't claim Chelyabinsk, but not a problem. But in any case, I think that's about it for this one. Helped Bohemia out, we've done an awful lot of admin. We're still having problems with funds. Need to remember that we're only making money because our army maintenance is quite low. Might even bring that... Oh! Okay, apparently we can have our army maintenance at full again now. That's good. That is good. Still got mothballed forts, but that's improvement. But yeah, we will see where we can go from next time. Just realised global trade has given us extra trader, so that will be something to deal with. First thing next time, let's have a look at trade. I'll see you then.